G'day guys, we've got a geometry question today. Now the question is saying we've got two circles and an equilateral triangle ABC. All the angles in the equilateral triangle are 60 degrees. Okay, thanks for the hint. The triangle has sides of 10 centimeters and a perpendicular height of 8.66 centimeters. A and B are the centers of the circles. The radius of each circle is 5. Calculate the area of the shaded part of the triangle. Okay, so the first things I always do with these problems is fill in the information that they've given us. So the radius of each of the circles is 5 centimeters. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write them in. Here's 5, here's 5, here's 5, and here's 5. Now, the triangle has sides of 10 centimeters and a perpendicular height of 8.66. Okay, so let's put the perpendicular height in. So we have 8.66. And that, guys, is from here to there. So the reason I like to spend a little bit of time putting in the information that we know is it just makes the problem easier, or the equations that I need to use easier to find. Now, what we also have is finally we have the angles of these, of the internal angles of the triangle, sorry. So we have 60 degrees here, 60 here, and we'll also have 60 there, but that is not important. So it says we have to calculate the area of the black shaded region. So the way that I'm going to do this is the area of the shaded region. The area of the shaded region, I'm going to work out by going the area of the triangle, subtract 2 times the area of each of these sectors. Because each of these sectors is going to be the same. All right. So we're lucky here, guys, because we have the perpendicular height of the triangle. So what we can do is we can just say the area of the triangle is equal to half base times height. If you have time in exams, guys, it's always good to write down what you're doing for the teacher. It just makes their life a lot easier. So this is going to be equal to 1/2 times the base, which is 10, times the height, which is 8.66. Now, if we put that into our calculator, we get an answer of 43.3. Great. So now we're going to work out the area of one of the sectors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, well, the area of a sector, in this case, is the angle on 360 times the area of a circle, pi r squared. So in this case, the angle is 60 degrees. And we're going to times it by pi times the radius, which is 5 squared. Now again, if we put that into our calculator, we get 13.09 centimeters squared. Now, what we then just have to do, finally, all we're going to need to do is to work out the area of the shaded region. That's going to be equal to the area of the triangle, which is 43.3, minus 2 times the area of these sectors, 13.09, which is equal to 17.12. Great. And that, my friends, is the solution that we were looking for. So let's just recap, though, just before I let you go. What I did to start with is I made sure that I filled in all of the information that they gave us from the question. So you go through quite methodically. You are given 4 marks for this question, so make sure you don't make a silly mistake and jeopardize the 4 marks. So I write down all of the information that I'm given, and from here I come up with a statement of how I'm going to work out the shaded region. So normally what you would get is you get a mark for just writing down that to get the shaded region, you're going to find the area of the triangle minus 2 times the area of the sectors. You're going to get another mark for figuring out what the area of the triangle is. You're going to get a third mark for finding out the area of the sector. And you're going to get the 4th and final mark for actually doing the subtraction correctly. So it's very important that you're very methodical with your working out so the teacher can easily give you the 4 marks. But then once you've done that, guys, you can be pretty confident that's going to be your solution, and then you can move on to the next one. So that's all that I wanted to work on in this video, guys. If it helped, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos almost every single day on this sort of nonsense. But until next time, enjoy your maths.